Alrighty guys, welcome back to the Hearts Football Manager 2021 career mode. Yes, I'm talking again. Last two episodes, I forgot to put the mic on. Absolute mongoloid, but hey, we're back. And for those of you that did not know, we got the job done the last two episodes. I might not have been there to commentate on it, but we managed to do what we needed to do. And let's recap what's happened in the last two episodes, because I feel like we may not been able to talk about the action during the games and the results and stuff like that. You may not be aware, but if you've been living under a rock, just let me tell you that we have in fact qualified for Europa League 2, also known as the Europa League Conference, by defeating Kolos Kobalika by we didn't even defeat them on aggregate. It was 1-1, but we went through with the away goal. We got a 1-1 draw away from home, which was a good result in my opinion. Jonathan Avalabi getting the goal. I thought we were a wee bit lucky in that game. We were second best, but we still managed to get something out of it, so I've considered that a definite positive. Then we took on Aberdeen at Pittodrie. It was a really bad game. Attendance was pretty good, but we kept a clean sheet, which we've been doing regularly this season in the league. Our defensive record in the league is really good, but we just can't score, so I don't know what's happening in the league. And then, back to Europe. Again, we didn't score in this either, but we didn't need to score because we had that away goal. And we managed to see out the game. But we did. We dominated. We had 18 shots to their 3. We dominated possession. I mean, if you look at the goalkeeper on the back 4, they were great. The 2, centre defensive midfielders were great. Halui created chances. Defensively, we're really, really sound, but we are, for some reason, I don't know why, but we are struggling to score goals. It's a bit annoying, but it'd be worse if we were conceding loads of goals and not scoring. At least defensively we're really good. So if you're not conceding any goals, you only need one to win. So I mean, that's the way I'm looking at it. And speaking of not conceding and needing to win, up next we've got Hibs, and that is a game I think we do need to win, because you can see in the Scottish Premiership we're sitting in 10th after 4 games, yet to get a win. That's pretty embarrassing. We've got one goal in 4 games. I can't. No matter what way I try and twist that, it's not good, is it? For 1 game in 4, or 1 goal in 4, it sucks. It really does suck. So hopefully we can start changing that when we take on Hibs here. Ross County are top of the league, if anyone was wondering. They're undefeated. They're doing well. They've got 11 points. But I do look at the league and I'm thinking that Celtic Rangers have struggled. So if we can find something, if we can find a bit of form, it's not too late. If we want to try and push the old firm because of their poor start, don't get me wrong, if we'd have started well, we could have really took advantage of the old firm struggling here, but we're not out of it yet, but we do need to start getting wins. We need to put a few good wins together in a row. And our next 2 games in the league are against Hibs and Rangers. It could go horribly wrong. If we lose both of them, or fail to win both of them, or fail to win any of them, then we're going to be around 10th or even lower. But if we can win both of them, then I'm sure we'll skyrocket up and we'll be, probably into the top 6 and beyond that. So, yeah, let's go. But before we get into the Hibs game, let's have a quick check then at our group. We got Lask from Austria, Boavista from Portugal, and Lucerne from Switzerland. So that is who is in our Europa League Conference group. Do I think we can get out of it? I think we've got a chance, but we need to not kid ourselves. We're by no means favourite. I'd say even the 4th seed Lucerne are probably expected to finish higher in the group. There's no doubt we'll be predicted to finish last, but I still think we could make top 2. The fact that we've been defensively good gives us a chance. If we can just find a goal or 2 in these games, we can try and keep clean sheets and try and nick them. And if we do that, then we give ourselves a half decent shot at getting out. Right, so before we play Hibs, I wanted to have a quick look and see what other Scottish teams actually made it through to the group stages of Europe. And normally I check all this stuff because it really fascinates me, and I'm all for the Scottish coefficient and the betterment of Scottish football. But last season I wasn't actually aware. In the Europa League Conference group competition, Aberdeen got to the second knockout round and were eliminated by Arsenal, which is pretty mad. Hibernian got out of the group stage and they got to the first knockout round and were eliminated by Brøndby. Rangers got to the semi-final of the Europa League conference. They were knocked out by Marseille. And Celtic got to the first knockout round and they were knocked out by Sporting. So there was four teams qualified for the group stages. Some of them were in the Europa League, some of them were in the Europa League 2. But four teams for Scotland qualified and all four teams got out of the groups. Albeit Celtic and Hibs got knocked out in the first knockout round, Aberdeen second, and Rangers got to the semis. But I think that is phenomenal. That is absolutely phenomenal. And I think Scotland as a whole, I think we might struggle to repeat that. To get four Scottish teams through to the group stages and then all four make it out of the group stages, that's insane. That is absolutely insane. So I just noticed that there. I did not realise it last season, but here, if we can repeat that this year, will be absolutely great. So let's see who is in Europe then. Obviously, Celtic qualified for the Champions League. I believe they automatically go in it. Let me just have a look at the schedule. I think they're in it. They are there. So they're in the Champions League group stage. Because we're so high in the coefficient, they automatically go into it, which is good for them, I guess. Rangers, what will they go into? So they lost their Champions League qualifying round, and that means they drop into Europa League. So Rangers and Celtic are both still in Europe, guaranteed to be in the group stages. We already know we're in it. What about St Mirren? Where did they go? So St Mirren were in a Europa League playoff, and they won. They beat Sarajevo. So St Mirren are actually in the Europa League alongside Rangers in the group stage. Group D they got. Let's check who they got. Oh my god, they got Maribor, Real San Sebastian. Is that Real Sociedad? I think that's Real Sociedad. I believe that's Real Sociedad. So Real Sociedad, Lazio, Maribor. I think St Mirren are going home early. I don't think they'll be getting to the group stage. And I believe the other team was St Johnstone. I think we already know they got knocked out. I don't think they made it, but we'll double check. Yeah, Athletic Bilbao ran riot on St Johnstone. So, just like last year, again, this year we have four Scottish teams in the group stages of Europe, but it's going to be hard for St Mirren. But we've got a long way before we find out who's qualifying from those groups. Before then, though, speaking of St Mirren, oh my god, St Mirren's got no luck. They've just lost 4-1 to Celtic. Right, let's do this. Edinburgh Derby. Enough talking about all these other teams, these shitey European competitions. It's time for us to take it to Hibs. It's time for us to get our first win of the season. Let's do this. It'll be... I'll have a look at the team here. I'm happy enough with that. We might actually just stick with the team we've got here. I don't know in terms of fitness whether we should do that or not, but yeah, no, I think we're happy enough to go with what we've got here. I mean, maybe there's room for Henderson could maybe come onto the bench. But we did get a new signing. We got this guy here who we need to register. Alex Ivacotti. I'm just going to call him Alex. But yeah, we did get him from Ross County. I forgot to cover that. We should have covered that since the audio wasn't working last time out. But he should be ready to play this game, which is fantastic, and he is. Now, I don't know if he's going to come into the team. I don't know if he's going to start, but we'll definitely put him on the bench. And is that it then? Cal McAllister, can he go on the bench? Yeah, we'll make room for him over Jamie McCart. Right, here we go, guys. We're just going to stick with this team here. We're going to go with this and see how we get on. So let's do it. No, actually, no. We're going to put we're going to play Cal McAllister or Mackay Stephen. That's it. This is it. Let's do it. Let's go. So let's see the Hibs team. Marciano, Rose, Hanlon, Portes, Nathaniel Klein? What? Nathaniel Klein. Madness. I didn't know they signed him. Stevie Malin, Kel McGuinness, Dre Wright, Anthony McDonald, and Andrea Novakovic. Nisbet on the bench. Christian Doidge on the bench. Murphy on the bench. Here. Oh my god, Derek McInnes is the Hibs manager. I did not know that either. That's madness. Tell you what, Hibs have got a solid team. I'm surprised they did so bad last season. Well, it'll be interesting to see actually when they brought McKinns in. I'm sure they'll be looking to make up for it this year. A team like that should not be struggling in the Scottish Premiership, that is for sure. I fully expect you to end our poor run today. That is it, guys. Let's do it. Let's end this run. Derby day. We'll send the assistant. We've spoken off. Let's go out in the pitch and do the business. The time for talking is over. Like, Hibs are not having the best season themselves, are they? Doing in 9th place. Rangers have taken the lead here against St Johnstone. Kamara Roof with the goal. Rangers then leading at 1-0 in that one. And that puts them up into 2nd place in the league table. We've actually moved above St Johnstone now due to them conceding against Rangers. So we haven't even done anything. We've moved up a place. Happy days. Michael Smith picking up a yellow card. That is not quite happy days. Won't be too bad unless he picks up another one. Then that's when we will begin to panic. What's happening here? Apparently we need to mark Stevie Mallon. Throw in for Hearts. Kingsley. Throws it to Walker. Walker lays it off to Kel McAllister, who's came in place of Gary Mackay-Steven. Ball played back to Halkett. Halkett finds Harry Cochrane. Cochrane to Boyce. Good play here. Boyce to Walker. McAllister was there. Couldn't get through. Nathaniel Klein. But McAllister this time on. Nathaniel Klein. What a challenge. Slides in and intercepts the pass. But still Hearts with the ball. Kingsley breaks through. Kingsley lays it off to Harry Cochrane. Oh my God, it's hit the bar. Harry Cochrane. I thought he'd smashed into the top bins. Close, but not close enough. Right, Michael Smith. We seem to have the upper hand here. We're in control. It's Jordi Halua. Just runs past the right back there. Halua's cross is blocked. He gets a second attempt. It's a weird ball into Harry Cochrane. That's blocked. And Boyce, I think he's offside. I'm not going to celebrate because I think it's off. But here, maybe we can celebrate because everyone else is celebrating. And I don't think the ref is the linesman's not putting the flag up. So it looks like it'll count. But for me, it looked a bit offside for sure. Look at that, 6 shots to Hibs' 0. We're definitely in control here. Rangers now 2-0 up against St Johnstone. Another goal there for Joe Aribo. This moves us then ahead of Hibernian and St Johnstone. So we're up into 8th place as things stand. 35 minutes in. Hibs yet to have a shot here. So let's just keep this up, guys. This is the sort of performance that we've been missing in the league this season. Complete domination for us. Michael Smith, long throw into the box. Pearce heads it away. The ball will fall for Irvine, who cracks one from... Oh my, it thunders off the crossbar. I think Andy Irvine's broke the crossbar. We'll need to bandage that crossbar up at half-time. It's snapped in half. Just like Henrik Larsson's leg, it's fucking broken. A couple of minutes now before half-time. Just try and see this out. And there you go, half-time, in control. And let's see what we're going to... I want to make the right... Let's make the right decision here because we're playing well. And please, I'll be honest. I'm delighted with your performance so far. Keep it up. I am delighted, so... We need to... let's just tell the truth. There's no point in lying. We need to let the team know that they're playing well. They are playing well. And we need them to keep this sort of performance up, so... Let's have it happening. Into the second half now. Hibs with their first opportunity. Mallon delivers on a free kick, headed away by Suter. Walker picks it up. Now it's Jamie Walker running. He's got Liam Boyce with him. If he plays Liam Boyce in... he doesn't. Jordi Halua picks it up though instead. Jordi Halua is still going. And hits a terrible shot. Wide. Well wide. I wouldn't even call that wide. There should be another name for when something goes wide, but it goes like, really wide, like incredibly wide. Or maybe we just call those sort of shots shit. Maybe we'll just call them shit shots instead of wide shots. That shots went shit of the post. Shit of the post. Hibs then. Just not offering nothing, but I am fearing it because I feel like this is the type of game where it's going to be like a 90th minute fucking equaliser and we'll end up going to draw this 1-1-1. I don't want to, but I've just got to I've got the feeling that could happen. Kingsley then. Stephen Kingsley plays it to Harry Cochrane. Cochrane out to Kingsley. Kingsley beats his man. Stephen Kingsley plays it back to McAllister. McAllister into Harry Cochrane, who strikes it, and he puts it in the back of the net. He finds the side netting. That's Harry Cochrane's first goal of the season. It's a great goal. He does a wee handstand roll. He's doing something with his horns there. I don't even know what he's doing. Mate, put that celebration away. That's embarrassing. I know you just scored a good goal there, but come on. You got to sort of limit these crazy celebrations. What are you doing? It's almost as if the guy's trying to create a TikTok down at the corner flag. I might sub him for that. That was poor. But I tell you what's not poor. Our performance in this game. Hearts 2, Hibs 0. Rangers are 3-0 up now against St Johnstone. It's Hadji this time with a goal. And maybe now, just maybe, we'll look to make a couple of substitutions here. 20 minutes to go. We're going to bring on Mackay-Steven. We'll put Kel McAllister in the cam role. We're going to bring on Alex. We'll give him his debut. We'll switch him with Kingsley. We'll put Kingsley at right back, even though it's not really. Actually, you know what we could do? We'll put Suter at right back since he's more suited to that. And we will bring on Liam Lindsay for John Suter. So we're bringing on Lindsay, Alex, and Gary Mackay-Steven. Mentality, we're just going to go defensive. Instructions, be more disciplined. We're going to waste time. Out of possession, we're just going to drop back. We'll stay on our feet. And yeah, we'll just see it the rest of the game. Hadji with another goal, Rangers 4-0 now. Rangers looking pretty strong here. Although it doesn't matter how many goals they score, they cannot go top of the league. Regardless of how many goals they get, they will finish today in second place. So another free kick for Hearts now. McAllister whips one in. Ryan Porteous heads it away. Stevie Mallon picks it up. Is there going to be a chance here for Hibernian? Stevie Mallon down this right hand side now. He's coming in. Plays it to right. Good play for his, but right has to go all the way back to Porteous. And it's at the chance going Porteous up to McDonald, Doidge, out to Nathaniel Klein. This is a good bit of play here for Hibernian. It's a wonder strike and it's tipped over, I think. No, it's not tipped over. It looked like Archer got fingertips on it, but apparently not. Apparently just creeped over the crossbar there. So still Hearts 2, Hibs 0. Stevie Mallon picks it up again. He seems to see a lot of the ball here, but just Hibs can't really do enough weight yet to create any sort of real opportunity. A shot for distance there for Mallon, just safely into the hands of Jordan Archer. And I think that could be it, guys. 3 minutes added on. I think we're going to see this one out. Hibs have come into it here in the last 20-25 minutes, but we were happy to sit back, soak up the pressure. We did that well, and we picked up a convincing 2-0 win. It's another clean sheet, dominant display for us. Harry Cochrane getting the man of the match, 7.5, 7.8 even, and he deserved it with that spectacular goal. I'm very pleased with your result and your performance, lads. You can go home and sleep well tonight because that was a great win. So it was always nice to win these kind of games. It was one of his best efforts we've seen in a while. It was a great effort. And it sees us move up to 8th place in the table. Great derby day. Alex made his Hearts debut. Hearts end 7-match winless run. Thank God for that. Post-match press conference. We'll go ahead and skip that. And Scottish Premiership match ends. Entertaining match ends at Celtic Park, with Celtic defeating St Mirren by 4-1. Forest pleased for supporters. I'm pleased too. I think we're all pleased. We're all relatively pleased. What's our next game then? Our next game is against Rangers, I believe. So, speaking of Rangers, we might actually be signing the Rangers player soon. I believe we're trying to get Robbie McCrory, the goalkeeper from Rangers. I think we're willing to pay up to 250,000. I'm pretty sure we made that. I think did we get that deal finished in the last episode, or I can't remember. We've got 10 games, 10 days before the Rangers game, so it's a bit of a break. Probably not what we wanted after picking up that win against Hibernian. Would have probably, ideally we would have liked to have get straight back out there and right into the next game, but that's not happening, unfortunately. And we have the transfer window in a day's time. Will we be making any more deals? I don't know. We've got the cash. We could if we wanted to, but whether or not we feel the need to splash the cash remains to be seen, guys. There's no need to go out and recklessly throw money away. Let's look at our transfers. Yeah, so we have offered Robbie McCrory the contract. We're just waiting on him to accept. For some reason he's taking a while to get back to us, guys. So that's going to do it for this episode. We'll be back next time for the transfer deadline day and for a massive game against Rangers. But at least we finally got a win on the board, and hopefully that can kickstart our season as we try and push. And we're looking at third place minimum, guys. That's what we're looking for this year. That's what we have to get, and I think we will get it. Our squad's too good, I think, to not get third. I mean, there is obviously Hibs. We looked at their squad; they've got a very good squad. Some of the players they have are, pretty big names there. But I think we should be aiming for at least third, and that is what we're planning on getting. That's what we will get. I'm confident, guys. Third place, potentially a win in the cup, a good run in Europe, and we just need to keep building and building. Hopefully, maybe by next year or the year after, or sometime down the line, one day we'll be able to challenge the old firm. Will it be this season? It might be. It could be. I think we'll know a lot more after the next game. I think when we take on Rangers, we will we'll have a much clearer, view of what we can really do this year in this league. But we're not going to know until we test ourselves against one of the best, and Rangers are certainly one of the best. Anyway, guys, that's it. Thanks for watching. If you can like and subscribe, that'd be great. If you can comment on the video, that'd be great. If you can share this video with your friends, that'd be great. If you've got no friends, then fuck it, I don't know. Share it with your work colleagues, your parents. Share it with your alter personalities. I don't know. Share it with anybody. Share it to anybody that'll watch it, guys. And that is it. Till next time, been Sir Scotland 80. Thanks for watching, and peace.